under 6 underwing stores, and it's built around, that aircraft is built around a huge 7-barrel Gatling gun, the GAU-8 Avenger, that shoots 30mm shells at 4,000 rounds a minute. John Klatt's going to take off. He's going to go up and set up for an air start, and we're going to bring in a small airplane called a Cessna 182. And this is a very, very well-known and common general aviation aircraft with about a 230 horsepower engine on the front, I believe, and it can get the speeds of about 145, 150 miles per hour and seat 4 people in relative comfort and fly for about 4 or 5 hours, and it'll be coming in, and it's going to be the jump platform for the Red Bull Air Force in just a little bit. John Klatt's out there over the water saying hi to the few boaters who are out there right now. That smoke that John Klatt is using is actually an environmentally safe smoke. It is made from a light paraffin-based oil that's used in the concrete industry to keep drying concrete from sticking to wooden forms. And since it has to be handled by human hands, then it has to be environmentally safe. And so that oil is injected into the exhaust stacks of these aircraft, and it gives them a very, very great white smoke so you can track the aircraft. Speaking of smoke, I'm going to ask, please, again, that there be no smoking on the aircraft ramp. This day is getting warmer. It's way warmer than it was a little bit ago, and the fuel and the fuel cells of the aircraft that are on static display, including the C-5 Galaxy and the A-10 Thunderbolt 2s that are here, and all of the others, all of these aircraft are fueled and ready to go, and they will, by design, vent or drip some of the fuel onto the aircraft ramp. That does create a fire hazard for you and those around you in these very expensive aircraft. So as a matter of safety, as well as courtesy, please, if you will, do not smoke on the aircraft ramp at all. Here comes the Cessna 182, nice flap landing, and it'll be taking the Red Bull jumpers up in just a little while. Cessna's been building single-engine aircraft for, gosh, I think about 55 years now, with over 50,000 of them built. I have flown Cessna 182s from Cincinnati to Florida, up here as far as Cape Cod, and it's a great cross-country airplane, and very, very solid, very, very dependable, with a 6-cylinder 230 horsepower engine enabling it to fly at speeds of about 145 miles per hour. It's just landed on runway 34. When I say runway 34, we name the runways by their magnetic direction. So it's pointed, it landed to the north at about 340 degrees, so we lop off the last 0, call it runway 34, to the nearest 10 degrees of magnetic direction. The opposite runway, the same piece of concrete, the reciprocal or opposite direction is runway 16 for about 160 degrees magnetic direction. So, we're just about ready to turn things over to John Klatt once again. You saw him climbing. It looks like we're getting breaks in the clouds now, and that is good news for all of us. So, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome back the voice of John Klatt Air Shows. Here he is, ladies and gentlemen, Tim Jarvis.
Good afternoon, Rob Ryder. Good afternoon, Air Show fans. We're going to go live in the cockpit and see if we can get a hold of Lieutenant Colonel John Klatt. Good morning, John Klatt.
Hey, John, are you with us, buddy?
Yeah, I'm there. How are you guys today? Outstanding. What a morning. It looks like the skies are clear and we're going to do some aviating.
Outstanding, Rhode Island 2011. What a great day for Air Show. Tell you what an honor to fly with the folks in the lineup today. John D. Tucker, Michael Julian, Wheeling Lights. I tell you what, the Blue Angels, Red Bull, it doesn't get any better than that, does it, Tim Jarvis?
Absolutely not. We have lots of action going on. Even right now over at the bus, John, the Woonsocket JROTC is doing the exhibition drill team right now. So lots of action in the sky and on the ground.
Man, it is awesome. Right here off to the right, I attempted to climb up into this blue skies here, but we're going to have to wait a little bit longer. But there will be some blue skies. There will be some great flying. I'm looking forward to racing Neal Darnell today in the Air National Guard Flash Fire jet truck. We got Captain Perry with us today. Tell you what, Tim, this is our favorite week of the year. We're so happy to be back.
Absolutely, indeed. A great place to be. Kind of a home away from home, isn't it?
It is, Tim. And I tell you what, diving down, I feel like I'm at home. We're going to get an 8-point roll right down to about 100.
Yes, it is. And John, you know, you mentioned not only the Airshow fans here, but home for us, Doug, AJ, the best recruiters, Jose, Susie. It's great to be here. All the members here in the base and their staff, the volunteers that put this on a world-class event. All right, John Klatt is diving down now during John's full performance. John will be experiencing up to 10 positive G's and 6 negative G's. Working with the limited ceilings here today, he's going to do his best. So now rolling towards Airshow Center. That aircraft has a top speed of about 280 miles an hour. 120 degrees per second. Now give it a little bit of push, John, demonstrating those negative G's about 6 times the force of gravity. As John pushes around 180 degrees outside negative G's, now they demonstrate positive and negative. Negative G's, the blood forced up into your head. And the positive G's, the force of gravity working against you, pushing you back into that seat. All the blood rushing to your lower extremities. John got an early start in aviation at the age of 16, earning his private pilot's license at the local Minnesota. Tumbling the aircraft now, end over end. Tail for nose, nose for tail. One unique characteristic about this airplane, this aircraft capable of plus or minus 20 G's. That is 20 times the force of gravity. The aircraft is composed of a wooden wing, a fabric tail, and composites throughout, weighing in about 1,200 pounds. An extremely maneuverable airplane. John attended the University of Minnesota and the Air Guard as he pulls about 8 times the force of gravity skyward up to about 400 feet down. Snap rolling. The snap roll on top as an ambulance, actually a high-speed stall. Again, pushing it around those negative G's. After John's initial pilot completion training program, John was assigned to later in 1996 transition to the F-16. Nearly 21 years now in the Air Guard. Today flying the Air Guard Panzl S-330. That aircraft getting its name from the builder, Mr. Greg Panzl in Onstead, Michigan. There's about 25 of those airplanes in existence. The aircraft John's flying today, brand new last year, 2010. Working his way right off the deck now. We're going to come back this afternoon in what we call John Klatt flying and coveting him, and Bill Kerns flying the Air Guard Extra 300L. That's our 2-place aerobatic airplane. We call that the Cadillac of the fleet. John flying the Ferrari here. And then Neal Darnell, he's going to come out in the Flash Fire jet truck. We saw that earlier with John, now right off the deck. He'll give a little bit of a coming out here this morning. Blue skies coming up here this afternoon. Let me tell you a little bit about Neal Darnell and that jet truck. Neal, along with his wife Marilyn, have been involved in motorsports for over 25 years. Everything from tractor pulls and monster truck shows. But today, Neal is piloting the S-10 Chevy pickup. And yes, I say piloting because that truck can reach speeds in excess of 350 miles an hour. Now John once again, roll and watch, he'll push over, tumbling the aircraft, actually end over end, a somersault in the sky. 4-1, over 10,000 horses, it's about 12,000 horsepower. The truck can accelerate from 0 to 60 in about 1.3 seconds. So we're going to set up here this afternoon, bringing John Klatt back, Bill Kerns and Neal. We're going to make some smoke, make some noise. They're going to get set up for a race. It's a great, great piece of action here. We invite you all day long to stop on by the mobile recruiting unit to learn more about the Air Guard. Not only aviation, folks, but over 188 different career fields to choose from. And I talked about it earlier this morning. A great opportunity for young guys and gals looking at getting an education. The Air Guard, one of the greatest benefits is up to 100% college tuition reimbursement at a state school of your choice. We invite you all day long to stop on by, meet AJ, Doug, Susie, Jose, Dave, any one of the members. They can tell you all the great benefits. Neal Darnell is down at Airshow left. We are located right behind Airshow Center. You cannot miss it. It's a great big inflatable. We have the gyro. Take a ride on that. They have some great free giveaways. As John Klatt comes in, folks, give him a big wave. That is Lieutenant Colonel John Klatt flying the Air Guard Panzl S-330. Give him a big wave now at Airshow right, John Klatt. Flying the Air Guard Panzl S-330. We're going to be back one more time today with Max Adrenaline.
I can feel it. Can you feel it? Come on, down to the corner. My sisters and my brothers, they're in every color. Telling you the whole time will be alright. Trying to find a better life. Down to the corner. My sisters and my brothers, they're for one another. Man, I know you wanna let yourself go. So people in the city